In today's video, we're diving deep into VRising, the vampire survival game that asks a simple question. What if you were the monster trying to rise again in a world that's moved on without you? You wake up as a weakened vampire in a ruined crypt, the sun already trying to kill you, your power stripped away, and the world above crawling with bandits, beasts, and vampire hunters who would love nothing more than to turn you to dust. From that first moment, VRising makes one thing crystal clear. Survival isn't just about health bars. It's about feeding, building, and rebuilding your legacy as a creature of the night. You start small, scavenging bones, wood, and stone, dodging the deadly sunlight and hugging the shadows as you look for a place to claim as your own. That's where the castle building kicks in. This isn't just a cozy little base. It's your dark fortress, complete with coffins, crafting stations, prison cells, and gothic walls that you design piece by piece. You'll hunt for resources, refine them into bricks and planks, and slowly watch your crumbling ruin turn into a towering vampire stronghold, powered by a beating heart that must be constantly fed, or your domain begins to decay. But being a vampire isn't just about owning spooky real estate. In VRising, blood is literally everything. Every enemy you fight bleeds a different type of blood warrior. Rogue, brute, scholar, creature, and feeding on them gives you temporary bonuses that completely change how you play. Need to hit harder and tank more damage? Hunt a brute with high-quality blood. Want crits and speed? Go after rogues. Managing your blood type and blood quality becomes a huge part of the strategy. And if you don't feed in time, you don't just get hungry, you start to wither. The world itself is full of threats and opportunities. Dark forests hiding wolves and undead, farmland patrolled by soldiers, villages with humans you can feed on or enslave, and boss lairs where powerful V-blood carriers wait. These bosses are the core progression system. Each one you track down and defeat gives you new abilities, recipes, or structures. Maybe a new spell, a new form like wolf or bear for travel and utility, or a new crafting station that unlocks better gear. It's a loop that keeps you moving. Explore by night, hunt a target, race back to your castle before dawn cooks you, and then upgrade your gear and base so you're ready for something even nastier. Combat in VRising feels like a blend of action RPG and survival game, snappy, skill-based, and full of build potential. You piece together your loadout from weapon types like swords, axes, spears, maces, and reapers, each with its own active abilities, and pair them with a small but meaningful set of spells. Projectiles, dashes, shields, area attacks, and utilities that let you kite, burst, or control crowds. Dodging telegraphed attacks, timing your counters, and combining abilities is crucial, especially when you step into tougher zones or take on V-blood bosses that fill the screen with deadly patterns. And then there's the sun. It's not just a lore detail, it's an ever-present mechanic. Get caught in open daylight without cover, and you'll literally ignite, forcing you to move from shadow to shadow, dash between trees, or build covered paths around your castle if you want to avoid becoming ash. Night is your time to roam, but that doesn't mean it's safe other creatures. Roaming patrols, and in online play, other vampires are out there too. Speaking of other vampires, VRising is built to be played solo, co-op, or in full PvP chaos, depending on what server you choose. On PvE or co-op servers, the focus is on teaming up with friends to build castles near each other, share resources, and take down high-tier bosses together. On PvP servers, the game changes tone. Your castle becomes a target, your routes and resource runs become risks, and raids and diplomacy are suddenly part of your vampire fantasy. You can join clans, coordinate attacks, and defend your base with smart layouts, traps, and strategic placement of your castle heart and valuables. That social layer, whether it's cooperation or conflict, gives the game long legs and turns your progression into a story. Rival clans, alliances, betrayals, and world events that feel player-driven. Visually, the game leans into Gothic style with a stylized isometric look. Moonlit forests, glowing red veins in corrupted ground, eerie graveyards, and castles that look incredible once you start adding floors, banners, and braziers. The The music and sound design reinforce that fantasy of being a predator in the dark. From the clang of weapons to the hiss of sunburn when you misstep into the light. Overall, VRising is more than just a vampire Valheim or a crafting game with a spooky skin. It's a full power fantasy where you start as ashes and climb your way back to being a feared lord of the night. If that sounds like your kind of game, hit like and drop a comment.